So I've created this absolute mess of an aluminium Alclad production, and I'm gonna need to tidy up a bit because it's just not working for me. So let's get in and sort this bad boy out and see what we can do with it. To make these sheets, actually, there's quite a few things that go into it. I'm going to need water, which I do have from this big long pipe at the back here coming down, and it's just not useful there at all. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with water like that from a pipe from a water source, or if I should maybe package some water, take it into a refinery, unpackage it, and then put it into one of these, another refinery as my water source. I'll consider that, just depending on how easy it is to package and move water. I'm going to need my petroleum coke, which shouldn't be too bad coming from my railway station there, my train from the wet factory. And the last thing that I'm going to need is this bauxite material, which again shouldn't be too bad. I've got that coming down via conveyor belt at the moment. So if I could just work out how to get those three types of material, water, bauxite and petroleum coke over, I should be okay. Oh, there's also copper as well. 4 materials. Right, I need to build somewhere close, maybe more for the water's sake than anything else here. Before I do, I'm actually going to just scout around and see if there is any water source local to here that I can build us on top of instead of me packaging water, but otherwise I think packaged water is going to be the way forward. I've never fully explored what's down here. There's always been this rock that's been in my way, but now that I've got Nobelisk for days, maybe I should take it out and see what's down here. Right, go on then. Don't be any nasties, please don't be any nasties. Which is another rock, right? Okay. Do it again. Reload a third time just in case. Yep, is that another rock up there? Wrote it. Reload. Set that off. So what is in here? Oh, just a Mercer Sayer. Oh well, okay then. The real issue I've got is that I don't want to take this too far away from the factory. I want it still close enough to the mega factory that I can still process and put things through the factory, but I'm reckoning I might not find any water source around here that I already haven't discovered. Hello you. Do you know, I've never actually been down here. My nasties. I'm gonna go explore down here a little bit. Now that I've got the jetpack, it's a lot easier. But I don't ever think I've been properly down here. I did try to go for that slug. Let's grab that first. Just a cave system and some nasties, that's okay. Oh, you went down very quickly, son. There's a big nasty, hello you. And I see a summer sloop over here I'll go grab, but Samor, very interesting. Still not sure if we can do anything with Samor at the moment, but we'll grab the summer sloop. You've been very patient there, son, I'd really appreciate that. And oh, now I'm gonna get poisoned by everything, right. Maybe it'd be best leaving here, because I think this is just death waiting to happen. Right, continue looking for water. So I know I've got water over in this part of the factory. I've removed that foundation there. I've got loads of water here that I could potentially be using. However, I wasn't very intelligent by building my fuel plant above this. Let's quickly put that back in place. So I maybe could extract water from there and build this aluminium farm here, or the aluminium plant about here. I'll still have one further look away for water before I decide what I'm gonna do here. I'm thinking just for ease of materials, I may just make this aluminium plant here then actually. This is where the fuel plant used to be before I moved it over to its new location there, but maybe this space here wouldn't be too bad. I might just need to bring packaged water in via train and then send it there instead. Right, so I'm thinking something like this, where I have water come via train into here, it gets unpackaged from that, and the plastic then comes out and just goes into an awesome sink or one of those recyclers. The water will then actually come into this refiner here to create us our alumina solution and also the silica. We'll have my bauxite come from somewhere, probably underground, to come to here. From there, this will go into the other refiner, and we'll get an output of these aluminium scraps, and we'll get some fluid which I will feed back towards the main refineries here, so that we're kind of getting double water production. With the aluminium scraps and the silica, we'll take them into the foundry over here. They'll make our aluminium ingots. We'll put them into this assembler here to make the Alclad aluminium sheets, and we've got a copper line coming as well. So that's kind of roughly what I'm thinking I'm going to do here. I may need to go vertical for some of these things because the refineries are quite big and there's not a lot of space here. I'm going to test one out and see how it looks. I actually completely forgot that fluid freight platforms do exist, so what I'm going to do is move this track here further over there, build another train station with fluid freight platform roughly about here, and just send water directly towards the aluminium plant. Then that'll be a lot easier than unpackaging it, destroying the empty packaging, and then having to worry about anything else like that. So let's get rid of this stuff and make a start. Okay, we'll put the train station there, just overlapping a little bit. Grab the fluid freight platform, put it there, so hopefully this will then come out from the centre. It is. And what I might do is get one of these fluid buffers, organisation, industrial ones, put that about there, so that we can have the pipe come straight out from here and into that, and that'll fill up with water, and then we can take that and plug it straight into those refineries there. I'll need to get the train lines here sorted as well, so grab that and put them into him. Good, and then just connect them up to the end point here, and hopefully the train will go. Train doesn't seem to be going. I wonder if I've done something wrong here. Let me just check these railway parts in case I've done something a bit silly. Okay, that seems to have done the trick. Just had to move one of those rails about. There's the train going. So that's all connected up fine now. Or if I could now get another locomotive that will bring the water back, then I'm going to start getting water brought here pretty easily. Right, so I'm out by the coal generator plant that I've got going, and what I'm thinking about doing is just collecting water from here. So if I can put a train station down there, let's get rid of this foundation first. That, if I put train station down about here, is that gonna face the right way towards the mega factory? Yes it is, good. And then I get the fluid freight platform just behind it. Might turn it that way, because I don't think it actually matters which way it faces. Then I can get one of these water extractors out. It's deep enough, which it seems to be. Let's just put that there just now. And we'll get pipeline from it down into there, so that'll collect our water for us. I may need to make another one of these little circular railways, but for now I'll just let the rail track go all the way up to the oil plant and back. So attach that there and attach you to him. Right, train, you can continue on your way up there. Let's grab some power from here quickly if I could find a spare node, which there should be ones because I've got them out here. There's one there. Oh, these are Mark. Oh, that wasn't even power. I'll be right. I was going to say those aren't even Mark 3 power poles that I've now got. Those are only Mark 1. But I'll do this very quickly. And we'll attach that to the train station, and we'll attach you into the water generator. Wire still on, put it there, and then into him. Okay, so you should now extract water for us. And put it into this. Yep, there he's starting up. You're going to start filling up with water soon. There we go. Good. Right, station 13. Let's rename that to, I don't we'll just water station. I'll probably need to put a lot of junctions around here actually so the trains can turn easy enough without having to go miles, but that's fine. I'll now get water into here once I put down a locomotive and freight it. That should then take it over to the mega factory. If I had a connection there, which grab that railway there and connect it there, it now should have a direct path from the water station there straight through over into the main aluminium extract I'm trying to do over here. So there we go, that's set up. So now I should be getting water over here. So the bauxite will come in, be split off the freeways, and they'll go into the refineries there to make the alumina solution. And we've got the water coming from the industrial buffer there, coming and being split freeways. And I've also got a pipeline here that'll take water that comes as an output from whenever we're trying to make the scrap aluminium there, because we get the water as an output, and we'll just put it into there to feed them as well. So now I'll actually get these ones set up so they actually do start producing some of these aluminium scraps as well. And this should be all the aluminium scrap refineries now up and running, if they were powered of course. So we'll have petroleum coke coming from that direction, feed into them, and we've got the water come from in there. I saw the aluminium solution coming to this back end, and now we'll have the water come from the back end of them and head all the way down and go into the pipes here to feed and make some more aluminium solution. So what we'll now need to do is take the actual aluminium scrap outputs, and we've run out of space here, so I'm going to need to go vertical. This is going to become quite a tall building just to get over the tops of those chimneys. So yeah, we'll need some lifts to now take us up and over, and put some foundries and get some assemblers up top to actually make these Alclads. I've got this set up now so that we've got the aluminium, so we've got the scrap aluminium come up into this, as well as the silica from outside. That goes into the foundry, which produces these aluminium ingots. They come into the assembler here and get turned into these Alclad aluminium sheets, alongside some copper ore, which I'll get from the outside in here as well. They'll eventually come through and go down, and I'll process them down below, very similar to how things come in, and we'll get them put into the mega factory as all the other resources there. So I'm going to continue setting this up and get all three assemblers making me all Alclad aluminium sheets now, and finish off this whole build. So that's the aluminium factory now done. I think it's a bit more box shaped than I was hoping it to. So once this train passes, I'm going to put down another one, and hopefully we'll get it over to that factory, that water extractor we made earlier on, and try and get some water over to here. So let's set this one to go from, set the timetable up first. So we want this going, well this is definitely getting busy now, to the water station, and I want it coming back to the aluminium station. We'll set that to go. Hopefully he'll head off and bring us back some water, and then we'll see if this thing actually works and produces some aluminium Alclad for us. Right, I see a train coming now. This might be him, just gonna glitch through. I think it is, and if I've not cocked anything up, hopefully he is full of water. Which he is, so now hopefully he'll just actually drop it off here. Which so far so good. Thanks for running me over, train. Right, and hopefully this pipe will expand whenever that water starts coming through, and it'll fill up the pipe. I believe they've actually increased the size of some of these fluid things. Yeah, that water amount seems to have been increased quite significantly. But there we go, there's water now coming from that into there, and hopefully it should be coming through into the actual factory here now. I've already got bauxite in here, so we'll just see if water's going to come in and start making some of this aluminium solution. Okay, it is going, it's just been quite slow. Probably going to need a lot more water to fill up through here first before we actually see proper results here, but Oh well, there we go. That's much better now. So we should be producing some of this alumina solution. Good, and that should be coming straight through the pipe here. Actually, I can see silica also getting fired out, and there we go. There's our aluminium scrap being made too. I've got plenty of petroleum coke, and that's taking stuff around a bit. There goes some of the silica actually, and I'll be going upstairs here. The aluminium scraps at least will be. There we go. Yep. And they should go upstairs, which I've seen one go up there. So if I head upstairs myself now, got a hyper tube that takes me up and down. So upstairs here, got the silica coming in, being split off, and hopefully I'll see some aluminium scraps come through there. There we go, perfect. They're coming into the foundry, getting turned into aluminium ingots, and then they're getting processed through into the assembly here. Oops, I need to power these up, that would help. Can do that very quickly. There we go. Got plenty of aluminium ingots. I need to attach this there as well. That's fine. And these are, they're not powered either. Wow, if I powered all these. Oh, actually, I forgot it wasn't just raw copper, it was copper bars. That's why these aren't powered up. I had to move everything around at the end there, actually. Right, so these smelters should be making copper ingots out of all of them. They're coming in here, using the aluminium as well, being turned into these Alclad aluminium sheets, and be taken outside for me to take down and put into the main factory. There they go. Perfect. Now let's go see the main factory. And there we go. There's these new sheets now coming out onto the middle floor of a newly revamped mega factory here, which I will show off next time. But now that's just got our aluminium Alclads up, and they'll help us make some of the end game stuff. I'm just gonna need to go through and remove all the rest of those old aluminium ones, so that's gonna be fun.